Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Practically Answered podcast. I'm your host, Crystalline, and this podcast was designed to give you the practical answers for the life that you are living. So, guys, listen, happy Father's Day, okay? Like, I'm so excited.
Yes.
Yeah, so as you guys can see, I have my own dad here, okay? Yeah, I'm done. So yes, I'm so excited to have him here with me today. We're gonna talk about some good stuff. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get into it. All right. Where do I want to start? Okay. All right. So today's guest is a gifted musician, songwriter, and dedicated educator. My dad has spent years using his talents to inspire, teach, and uplift others. Through his passion for music and commitment to learning, he has impacted countless lives while leading with creativity, wisdom, and heart. Above all, he is a devoted father whose faith, guidance, and life lessons continue to shape the legacy he leaves for his family and community. Y'all give it up for my daddy, okay? Mr. David Fraser. Listen, I'm so excited, y'all. I'm so excited. Today's episode is going to it's an honor and it's a tribute to all of the fathers out there. Listen, whether you are a father figure or you have actual kids, we honor you on today. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into it, so that the first question, well, first of all, say what's up to the people.
What's up, people?
So the first question would be, what was life like before becoming a dad?
Oh, yeah. Life was like, well, coming up as a little kid with a father that had kids dream for Christ. My outlook on life was just to be the best I can be.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I try to write all this stuff down, because there's just so many stuff.
Yeah.
Just really just learning how to grow up as a young man.
Yeah.
Because you see it a lot. A lot of stuff can damage you, and a lot of stuff can make you great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then what I seen was just helping people. Because we can wake up in the middle of the night. My dad was always getting people that did not have.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my life, that inspired me to just help people all the time. Just be on key, don't judge them, because you never know what their background came from.
Correct.
We know what our background comes. Oh, it's a struggle. And the struggle made me who I am.
Yeah. So
that I just didn't want to leave people the way they came. I want to make a difference. And that's basically.
No, that's good. That's good. Just to give you guys background on why I wanted to do this, because a lot of times, we're always honoring our moms. Y'all know here I always talk about my mom, okay? But we're always honoring moms, but a lot of times we don't get the chance to hear from our dads and hear their heart. Right. And we don't make space for men to be vulnerable, right? So I wanted to offer this to the men that are watching, or even the children that's like, hey, I want to connect more with my dad. I want to understand why he is the way that he is, or, what can I get a little insight into what dads even think? This episode is for that, okay? So I love that. Thank you. Now, to jump into the fatherhood journey, what did becoming a father teach you about yourself? Yeah. Yeah.
It taught me I did not know a lot.
Yeah.
It taught me struggle. It taught me, that's a big one. When you become, well, I did not want to be poor. And being a father, that question, say that question.
No,
that's
it's a weighty one. No, it said, what did becoming a father teach you about yourself?
Yeah. So I had to realize that I was just like that. And when you guys was coming up, I had to realize that I did the same thing, and I had to show more grace.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. And sometimes you can be friends, but you can't be friends because you guys was challenging. They're challenging big time. So you'll say stop, but if you let that go, that stop becomes like you stop. So it's like it just taught you not to be and give grace to your kids. It just give them a really God-fearing environment. So.
No, I definitely could say. I know I was one of those kids that was like, especially in my teenage years, I was a handful. Okay. I know I was a handful, but y'all did a good job. Y'all really, really did. I know, just thinking back, I know a lot of times we didn't have a lot, but y'all did what y'all could to give us what we had.
Right.
So, I definitely understand because all of us, we realized.
Even in the, I'm gonna say it like this. Even in the stealing of the chips and the cookies and whatnot, I had to realize that I was the same way.
Yeah.
That's why to this day I still do it. I had a honey bun and one pieces, and then when you need it, I'm hungry. I just give you the honey.
Yes.
Not knowing that y'all already had stole something.
Now, okay, to clear this up, this was not me, guys. This was my brothers, okay?
Yeah.
Like, no, I ain't gonna lie. I remember I was telling one of my friends the other day because we was talking about embarrassing stories. Lord Jesus, we had, I was taking a shower in my parents' room, and I know my mom, well, really my dad, he would always keep this big drawer full of like candy and snacks and stuff, and nobody was in the room, so I came out and I was like, I had forgot my towel, everything, so I'm dripping wet, and I'm like, oh yeah, ain't nobody in here. Y'all, I go in this drawer and I'm like, okay, and I'm trying to see what I want. I grab some, and the next thing, now back then, y'all, we had the disposable cameras. So the next thing I know, I see this flash and this little, like, you can hear the camera shutter sound. I look up and it is my mom. She's like, that's what you get. You in here stealing candy. Y'all, I'm fresh out the shower, and I even on the picture, I was like, oh my God. I look, it's like so stank. It was so funny though. It was so funny. But yes, listen, as a kid, we were a lot. So I wanted to just jump into kind of our relationship. I know over the years, our relationship has evolved, especially as, mommy passed away and stuff like that. So one of the questions I wanted to ask was, what were your hopes for me as a daughter, when I was younger and even now?
Number one was be better than I am. My struggles was my struggles. I had a lot of negative, let's put it like that, because I put church first and then put family, and I should have put God first, family, and then church. And I did not want you guys to be the same way. When you grow up, you got your families, you put your family right there. Put God first, and then you put your family there. Don't ever switch that around. That's when you make your mistakes. I cried for days because you lose that that growing and watching y'all grow up, because I was always in church. I was always doing that, and I lost a lot of years and stuff like that. And stuff happens, but don't do what I do. And whatnot. Always put your family, God first, and then your family. That's major. And never get that, because again, then when you be church hurt, that's a whole nother ball game. So now you're losing all your trust and whatnot. But just be better than I am. And whatnot, and put your family first. Again, God first, family, and then church. Don't never get that mixed up. That's so good. I will say, I hear this a lot on social media with like the millennials from my generation. It's like we kind of like burnt out from church. So we're trying to find something fresh and new because all we know is church.
We were listen, y'all. We was there almost every day, really. And on a Sunday, it's a good 3 services before we get home. So yeah, I will say our generation is really burnt out. But the good thing about it is, even in that, and this is why God is so good, because even in that, He still uses, the whatever you experience to turn around for His good. So it allows us to experience Him in a new way, and the desire to want to go deeper with Him, and not just do the systems, of church. Like, you really want to know who God is, and I believe that's what the earth is yearning for. Like, real connection, real encounters with God, real encounters with His people. So yeah, it's I will say that's a good one. Did you want to add?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Now, just to jump into some real talk. Now, this is for the fathers that are out there. Either they may have a child on the way, or they just became a father. This question: what pressures do fathers face that people overlook?
That's a good one too. Yeah. They overlook what pressures do they face when it comes down to. It just struggles behind the scene. Because I can put on a big front, dress nice, look nice, whatnot. But in reality, it's like being validation, or being as a person that you see me who I am. Don't judge me because I don't show you that.
Correct.
But because I go through it mentally, a lot of times you have mental problems. I always believe, now I believe in therapy.
Yeah.
You gotta have therapy. So that pressure it'll bust a pipe.
Yeah.
I say.
Yeah.
And that's why the main thing I can get therapy. Get some therapy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because stuff can be going in with your family, and that I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
Going behind the scene. And if you don't get therapy, even I'm talking about marriages. Your marriage is going through. You put up that front on. You become. I always say a mask. I say you put that mask on. And now the pressure, you won't ever see it because I got a mask on. Yeah. And as soon as I go out that door, that mask come off, and I'm really struggling. Yeah. I can't pay my rent or mortgage. I can't pay my car payment. Yeah. The kids don't really have. You got to really go out there and do extra stuff. And that mentally is unworth it. It is unworth it. Yeah. Worth it. So that's why I say therapy come in.
That's good.
Because it'll teach you to be open.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then have somebody that you can really rely on and not spreading your business. You know what I'm saying? So that's the best thing I can say. Therapy.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. That goes back to what I was saying earlier about creating spaces where men especially can have open dialogue and there's no judgment zone. So I love that. That is so good. I want to, and I when I was looking at my notes, this question really excited me because, I love my granddaddy. Okay, he was one of a kind. Okay, my granddaddy did not play, and he was serious about that word. Okay, so this question is, what's one lesson your father taught you that anchors you today?
Oof, love.
Yeah.
Unconditional, unconditional love. He taught me. And that inspired me to this day, that I would never forget some of the things that, again, going back to the struggle, I seen my dad lose his car, and it didn't stop him. He got up early in the morning. That's why I be on time on everything. He said, if I figure out how to get to work, I'm gonna use the work. If it takes me an hour and a half, and get up 2 hours ahead of the time, this is what really impacted me. And you take that walk.
Yeah.
He walked.
Yeah.
It could be like 10 miles. This man got up and walked, and it inspired me to be on time everywhere, because time is really valuable on everything. Jobs, church. I keep saying church. That's all we know is church. So that really was a main thing. His example, let's put it like that. His example was very, and then learning stuff too. Learning how to fix the, lights, your car. Don't forget, he made me go out there and change brakes. I ain't know how to change no brakes at home. I was out there 4 o'clock in the morning. I could hear my mother, "Hey, man, get in the house." I was a little kid too. I mean, I did it though. But the value and what he's taught me to learn on my own. He showed me, and then I started learning like everything I look at. That's how I learned how to do computers and all kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's one of the main things.
Yeah. No, that's good. I would definitely say my time with Granddaddy was very much we always had these talks. Granddaddy was a well of wisdom. So because majority of the time, as a kid, you just like, listen, I just need some money or candy or something. Like you just need something. And it would always turn into some sort of lesson, So I remember multiple times, especially when I got in middle school, I'd be like, hey, Granddaddy. And his nickname for mainly all of us, but he would always call us Skip. So he'd be like, hey, Skip. And I'm like, yeah, so I need like $5. And he would be like, okay. So yeah, and then we would talk about anything. We would talk about boys, we'll talk about grades, we'll talk about school, we'll talk about everything. And it always led back to the word of God. And he taught me how to be independent. He taught me how to stand up and like, if you gonna say something, you need to know what you're talking about. Don't be out there just talking and you don't know what you're saying. So yeah. He was big on that. You better stand up for yourself. So yeah, I will say that's something that my granddaddy taught me. Now, what I want to say, so the next thing is I want to kind of dig into faith. Now, it may be somebody that's watching like, okay, y'all, this is good, but how do I do as a father, right? How do I do this, with God? Like I'm struggling. How do I deal with this? How do I conquer what I'm going through? How do I relax? How do I overcome, right? So this question will kind of answer that. So how has your faith influenced you as a dad?
That's a good one too. How will my faith influence? Just believing in trust. And even with my with you guys, my kids, I just always have faith that you can see beyond me and see what I stood for, and my faith in God that He always gonna bring you through, no matter what, no matter how I look. That's why the first thing I say is be better than me. Yeah. Don't take the negative, take that positive where that God is always first. Have faith in Him. He's always going to bring you out. You might not see it. Yeah. But He's always going to bring you out. And it might not be so pretty. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for a pretty way of He blessing you. I don't care how you bless me, just bless me. You know what I'm saying? Come on. That's just how it is. It can be the weirdest thing. I never forget. I needed about $50, I think it was, and it was for a light bill. I go to the thing. That's why I say that faith. I go to at that time was check cashing place. I think I don't know if they still do that, but check cashing place. And I went to pay my light bill. And I think I owed them maybe like $200 and some dollars, and I was short like $50 some dollars. I get there, and this was what the phrase, and this is what Dad taught me. He said, He blesses you in weird places and whatnot. Yeah. Now I don't know what happened. I got to there and I gave him my receipt to pay the light bill, and the lady said, "What are you paying?" I said, "I'm paying my light bill because I knew it was like $200 and some dollars." They said, "No, that somebody must have paid it for you because you don't owe nothing." I'm like, "Come on." I said, "What are you talking about?" Yeah. I said, "No, you check that again because long as my light bill comes, like, yeah." And I was like, "Whoa." Yeah. And I really, really did not have it. I was like, "Whoa." And they come to find out, I'm gonna tell you, it was crazy. It was paid. Not only if it was paid, I walked out because I was looking at it. I said, "I hope this lady right. I hope this lady right." And she got me the receipt for it. I goes out and I look on the ground and I seen balled up money. And I thought it was like, you know how you have fake money. Yeah, yeah. So I picked the money up. And I was finna throw it up, and I picked it up and I opened it up. $50. Wow. $50. And it was crumbed up like a ball and whatnot. And I was saying, not only that I had faith that He would pay it, that I knew to get paid, but He paid and then He blessed me. That's why. That's why I know when they get into tithes and whatever. Yeah. Hey, listen, it works for me. Yeah. Now if you don't like it, it don't work for you, but it works for me. So you pay your tithe, you can store up your gifts and whatever And that's why I believe in that faith. Get the faith that he will do everything for
Yeah.
you. You know what I'm saying? And I always believe in faith that he would take care of y'all, the kids. You know what I'm saying? And that's I want to.
You good. You good.
Lips
No, that's
all dried.
I can't. No, that's good. That's good. That is so good because there's so many times that has happened to me. Like you like, all right, Lord, I don't know how you gonna do it. I was just when I had the other episode with Marcel, he was saying that a lot of times he would always tell God like, all right, I don't know where it's gonna come from. I don't know how you gonna do it, God, but I know you. And just having that level of faith, God, and that the word says that all you need is faith size of a mustard seed, and it's so small. So, but God can use that if He knows that you are willing to believe in Him. Trust me, He will always come through. That is so good. We get ready to wrap up, but I wanted to ask just a few more questions. So the biggest one that I feel like would be good before the last one is, what does legacy mean to you?
Leaving things behind. That's a legacy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's very important.
Mm-hmm.
As my life been in the industry, there's two different kinds of legacy that you can leave, a bad one and a good one. Being a mentor to a lot of people, and they always say, Dave, why you don't say nothing? I just want my legacy just to be where that it impacts. It shows you where that he was a great person. Yeah. And I don't look for pats on the back. Yeah. I don't look. I just believe in value. How valuable that person was. Yeah. How valuable. And I never talk about me. Never. I don't care who I was with, who I played for, whatever the case is. Leaving a legacy for your kids to be able to say, oh, you know what? I ain't gonna do it that way. I'm gonna do it this way. Because my dad taught me how to be that. And you show, and then it bounced back to your kids after kids after kids. That trait of loving people unconditional. That's why when you see, again, this time my dad left me. I don't judge. Yeah. When it comes down to a person, oh, you know, can I use whore? That person was a whore. That person, I don't look at, she was a whore or he was a whore. I look at, what are you doing right now? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I look at, okay, I forget all of that stuff. And then you bring that person up to be better than what they are saying behind that. Because that's the past. And as I am now, I have more years behind me than in front of me because I don't know how long I have. Yeah. So I'm at 60 right now. That's 60 years back. I know I ain't gonna live no 60 years. That's 120 years old. I'm probably old again. I'm done. So leaving a legacy is for everything I did. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And people always come up to, I'm gonna share this one. Yeah. I went to Wendy's. And the legacy that she said, I'm gonna use that word legacy. I was doing everything crazy. I'm gonna say crazy. I was making money, you know, illegal and legal. I can't. Okay. But in my mind, I knew what my dad did. This is a legacy that he always taught me. If a person say, my light bill, my light bill need to be paid, I don't ask questions. I say, where you see that? That's back then. And you know, you have money. Yeah. I just go and pay it. Yeah. Because somebody did it for me, like I showed you that story. Correct. And I don't know who did it, whatever the case is, but the legacy I left. I went to Wendy's, I get in line, the lady said, oh my God. And I didn't know who it was. I just used to just do it. And she said, oh my God, you pay for my light bill. And she just started crying. I'm like, oh my God, you get sharing, you know. I'm like, oh yeah. But it was a good one. Yeah. Dude, somebody was like, man, what you used to do? I said, I used to do that without even thinking. And she said, you paid my light bill. And what now? I don't want to get the lady in trouble. She said, get whatever you want in. And I said, and she said, and she was telling the people in there how much it was. It was like $300 and something. It was like the people let her go like 4 months. and I just paid it. I just looked at it like, hey, it was nothing. And don't go repeat it. Oh, I paid for that person. No, my dad always said, if you're going to do something, do it. And you ain't got to bring it up. Yeah. But it just taught me to just do.
Always give back,
You never know. And I needed me a hamburger. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that made me hungry.
So,
okay.
All right. That was the main legacy. I can always say, do good to people.
That's good. Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. No, that's good. I absolutely love that. It is so crucial. I will say, you guys taught us that to always give back. Oh my God. We always had we were always giving to people. Like, especially like my mom, she was always like, okay, you sleeping in your car. What the heck? Why you didn't tell somebody? Like, our family has always been like that. We're always like, okay, don't sit here and be, like, my dad used to always make fun of my friends. They would come over and they'd be like, oh, like my dad and my mom be cooking and I'm like, you hungry? Go and sit down. And it's like, no, it's fine. It's like, you're not gonna sit here and we all eating. You ain't gonna. Yeah. So we always. Yeah, he was like, you're gonna be sitting here with the white lips. Yeah. Like, no, because that's how we know you hungry. But no, that we've always been a family to give back and make sure, like, you see your friend or somebody that that you close with, y'all struggling, say something so we can help you. So yeah, I will say that is definitely a family trait. Yeah. The last thing I'm gonna go ahead and end here. The last question, I feel like this is a really, really weighty one. If this were the last conversation you could have with your children, what wisdom would you want to leave with them?
Back to the love.
Yeah.
Love unconditional. And if you're talking about among each other, kids, love regardless. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has a struggle, some type. My dad used to always say, somebody got a butt. And all I know, all my years, butt always stink. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ass gas, that is gonna stink. Forget about that butt. Still do what we can talk junk. We can say, man, you have that with your siblings. They do some weird stuff. I always say weird. You still give. Keep that love. Again, you never know how long you have. And the more I face my troubles with all my conditions, and even when COVID, if I don't know how much time we got, but with COVID, I only had 38%, and I did not know if I was going to make it, because they said my lungs. I knew my lungs had collapsed, my kidneys had collapsed, and just everything, and I was like, everything stopped flashing before you and whatnot. You just want to make sure, and to this day, I think that my pressure go up, making sure I always, behind the scenes, it's Chrissy, all right? It's Mama's, all right? It's Candace, it's Junior, it's just all of y'all. It just, it makes me have confidence that you guys gonna keep going and showing that love. And the last thing I always say, just keep that bond. Do not give up on each other. Yeah. Again, we are not perfect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Have forgiveness. Show forgiveness, because God do it every day. That's good. Show love and compassion. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We ain't the prettiest. We got, like my grandbaby would say, my what is these chocolate chips? I'm done. But yeah. Grandbaby would say, Granddaddy, can I get when the chocolate chips on your face? I can't. But you show that love. Yeah. Showing that love. Yeah. Always yeah, that's good. That's good. I appreciate that. That is something that I will say you taught us over the years too. My dad would always drill this in us. Like, y'all all each other got. When we would be arguing, sometimes we ready to come to fight. Like, we were ready to go at it. But my dad would be like, no, y'all all each other got. You don't let nobody come in between y'all. And, as I got older, I did understand the value of it. When you're young, you just, you especially when you're a teenager, just like, please, I'm
I'm all about myself. You know, subconsciously you don't realize it, but you know, the older you get, you understand the value of family. You understand, especially your siblings. So listen, I am so glad that you guys watch. If you watching the end of this, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad. Now y'all know at the end of every episode, I always want to give you practical answers. So I want to first tell you that, you know, you have either lost your father, or, you know, you may not even have a good relationship with your father. Please understand that God is a God of faithfulness. He will be a father to the fatherless, a mother to the motherless. So please understand, he is always here. That I always tell you guys, the word of God says that he will never leave us nor forsake us. So always lean on him and understand that he is there. Even when it feels, you know, you feel alone or you feel by yourself, God is always there. All you got to do is ask for him. Lord, I need you. Help. Okay. So yes, like I said, I'm so grateful for you guys watching this. If you have anything that you would like to get answers on, or you want to go deeper into this conversation, please scan this QR code, and I want to hear from you. Share your story, right? And you can also, you know, contact me or follow me on Instagram at the Practically Answer Podcast. Guys, I love y'all. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.